Hello everybody, this is Xenoblade3543 welcoming you back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. In this part we're heading back to Makna Forest, because we need to take out that Telethia that's been bothering them. Remember how we were chasing down the Telethia, and we needed to go kill the Telethia because Chief Dunga said so? Actually, hold on, I'm gonna change up Melia's art setup real quick before we get into this battle. This is important. Well, no, actually, that's a good setup. I'm gonna switch those two. I think. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Make sure I've leveled up all the arts that I need. Just gonna do this on everyone, make sure that everyone's arts are leveled up as well as they need to be. I don't need enchant leveled up, really. I really don't. I could level it up, but I don't feel like it. Let's get Battle Soul up to even with everything else, and then we'll start pushing other things. Light Heal being more powerful is still really useful. Hit harder. Don't have enough there anymore. Nothing for anything. Not enough for anything anymore. Okay. Right, that's an art I just totally forgot about. It's really useful, actually. I like this art. We're gonna level this up a bit. I'm not gonna be using this for the whole game, but it's not a great break art, but it's not terrible. The problem is it only inflicts break on the third hit, so it doesn't work against Mechon if he's not equipped with anti-Mechon weapons, which are a thing in the game. I feel like that's not too much of a spoiler to say that there are anti-Mechon weapons at some point. That's more wordy. You can't do anything because I don't have any art books for you. Charlotte Zerker. Up. Dive Sabat. I want this to recharge faster. What do I want? Tempest Kick or Serene Heart? Tempest Kick. Oh, and I have it up for both. So let's do Serene Heart too. Thunder is interesting. Do I want Thunder? I'm trying to think, do I want Thunder? Kind of. Over Pyrrhiz? Sure. I'm not going to level it up, but Thunder's a really interesting art. Actually, let's switch those. Because Thunder's really nice to... It force dazes an enemy. And Tempest Kick turns you around, spins you around, and it force dazes anything behind it, if there's an aura active. So if I have Serene Heart or Spirit Breath active, and then I use Tempest Kick and Thunder, that'll daze the enemy, which is kind of nice. The AI is not very good at doing it, but whatever. Headshot. Ooh, this is really good. What do I want to get rid of? Metal Blast or Shield Bullet? I'm leaning Metal Blast, honestly. Well, Shield Bullet's falling off. I'm gonna go for this. Headshot's really nice. Chance to inflict instant death on enemies suffering daze. It's only a 15% chance and never goes up, but it really boosts crit rate, which is nice. Heal Blast, let's make that actually heal more. I don't know. And Head Shaker. No, I don't have enough AP. Oh, you do have Learned Heal counter. So I can use this art book. Sorry about all this prep that's happening before we get to the boss. Just gotta make sure that I'm on top of everything. Okay, that is it for art books. For art levels up. Skill links. We're doing okay. You've got 20 skill affinity coins. May as well. You have 15 left over. Charla has... Actually, that is useful for you. And he hasn't learned a square yet, so that's fine. Yes, please set that, Melia. Get even more dodgy. 10 more agility for you. Definitely worth it. You've got quite a few Finicums. Hasn't learned anything very useful. He's nothing for you there. That's 20, but it's not that great. But you... No. Well, I guess you're gonna set this one. There's nothing useful for you to set, other than maybe upgrading an Affinity Link. But, like, none of those are useful. I guess you can set this if I really need you to set something. Well, you're not going to set the Spike Defense one. You're not going to set that one either. Sure, go faster. May as well. What is Melia's agility stat looking like now? I'm just curious. 97. Shulk's is really low. My goodness. Charla, you do not need that agility up 3. Like, okay, Ryan needs it. Ryan needs his agility up. Melia kinda needs it, but Charlotte does not need this. Like, her 93 agility is still plenty for her. No, that's not what I wanted. Shulk, you're gonna take... well, you don't need an agility up 3, really. Well, that still only puts you at 99. Yeah, Shulk's agility is just really low right now. Now there should be an unintended ether up gem here that I can throw on Charla because it's more useful for her. Yeah, Shulk had really low agility. My goodness. No one's agility is allowed to be in freaking 80s at this point. My goodness, Shulk. Anyway, we're just heading back to the Decayed Forest, because that's where we need to go for plot. Oh gosh, I mean... Oh. Almost walked right into that guy. That would have been bad. We can sneak behind him though. Anyway, we've made it. We made it to
What
Telethia.
is this? Ricky never see before. This not Ricky's Makna. Ricky never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you mean?
Are you telling me the Telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it. The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change.
Shulk, the Telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do before you do it.
I know. I'll aim for its antenna and stop its ability to read my thoughts. With the Monado at our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't. But we have to trust in the Monado.
Shulk has only met Telethia once, and they were merely the spawn. So why is he so sure of himself? Is it confidence, or a trust in something? Yes, it is trust. He trusts in the power of that sword. What did he say it was called? The Monado. I see.
I do think that this cutscene could have happened a little bit earlier, and they could have had more stuff happen after this cutscene. Like, I do think there should have been a break between that cutscene and this.
Stick together, everyone!
Dino Beast, it has Ricky imagined.
The Telethia. I take this chance to bring vengeance to my brethren and fulfill my duty. Shulk, I will trap it and cease its movement.
Sorry about that.
Strike when the time is right.
Melia!
That's a new art that Melia doesn't learn until this fight.
She's nifty with that start!
I knew it. She can control ether energy without using catalysts or rifle shells.
I've heard that such people exist. But I never thought she would be one. Shulk, Ryan, Shala, protect Melia at all costs.
On it!
Right.
Ah!
Yeah, we're gonna stick with this party. Melia's learned Mind Blast, which goes over whatever art I had on the right slot, which I think was Shadow Sticks, which is fine. I don't need to bind this thing.
Summon bolt.
You can't really hit me.
Summon wind.
This'll leave a mark! Take a rest!
Sure, Ricky also try hard.
Everyone, let's go! This is the Monado's power! That's enough!
I love how she learns Mind Blast, but this thing is immune to Art Seal. I just saw that immune thing pop up, that's what she used Mind Blast. I'm like, excuse me. Like, she learned the ability, basically Mind Blast is like Art Seal. Not the same debuff as Aura Seal, which is what Purge inflicts. What Mind Blast does is it dispels auras and then inflicts Art Seal, which prevents an enemy from using any arts at all. Which is awesome. Whereas Purge just gets rid of auras and prevents the enemy from activating auras for a little bit. But Purge gets rid of spikes, so.
What the?
Dino Beast grown back thing.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Its regenerative power is too much.
It is all right, Shulk. Destroying the Telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. And the crushing pain of losing those close to you. I can't stand by and let another person experience what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him with the Monado. Then the rest of you hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready? The Telethia can read our thoughts,
Summon bolt.
while the Monado has some tricks too.
Summon wind. Razor wind.
Shadow Eye!
Ricky getting serious time. Everybody.
This is the Monado's power!
Oh hey, you got Artsy on now. And she can't do anything for a little while. And we just get to destroy him.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Stream edge! This'll leave a mark. Shake your edge! We can definitely do this! Monado, lend us
Super Aura is the real problem. It gives him a huge regeneration. That was 5,000 in one tick.
Come on, we can do it! Alright!
It's basically the game saying you're not going to beat this guy unless you purge that aura. Which is fine. Like, I can deal with the soul reaps occasionally. Like, I can hit through them sometimes, but I'm not gonna outdamage his super aura, so I keep it. Boom. Telethia dead. It's like, as long as you get rid of the super aura, it's fine. And you can do that with either Shulk's Purge, or if you get a Mind Blast off on Melia, that will do it too. But you need to have one of them in the party for that to work at all. And so that's why I like to play I like to play as Shulk. I have to have Shulk ready at this point. Working with Melia and Ricky. And I can usually get one character up to team before this point. So that's why I go for Charlotte. And then Shulk. And then start working on Shulk. And the Telethia is dead.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned scrap. Dixon would have been proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
It's like a Tefra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me, and I harnessed a new power.
You'll get your chance, Shulk. We'll turn that face Mekon into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me going.
Hogard, Garin, Damil Aizel. Are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see? I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides,
There's music here.
it was mostly you.
I don't know
Dino
what's happening
Beast,
to the music.
here
What
upon
happened to the
Ricky,
music?
ready for round 2. Hey, a fight over already? No, Ricky, not no.
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little hereupon.
Ricky brave. Ryan also a little brave. Ricky happy, happy. Hereupon
the
Ricky
music
be
is just broken on
proud.
my disc for some reason. I
Hereupon
don't know
Ricky
why.
tough guy.
But there's definitely supposed to be
Hereupon
music
Ricky,
here.
bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
He was doing more effort
Let
in
him
that
have his
battle than
glory.
you, Ryan.
A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give
You
him the
weren't
time
even in
of
my
day.
party.
Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Ricky beat Dino Beast. Does Ricky still have debt?
No, Ricky. Your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our hereupon Slayer of Dino Beast will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bayonis.
Ricky never hear this?
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Ricky mad.
Ricky, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go. My instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Ricky. Your little puns will be taken care of.
Dadapon stomach rumble. Dadapon need food. Dadapon need food now.
Dada? Ricky, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, meet Ricky, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be joking.
Wife and children. Ricky, how old are you?
Ricky have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
Ricky! Okaporo monies for Little Pon's food. Chief Danga know best. Ricky must work for Little Pons to have good life.
Ricky will. Okay, Oka. Ricky, happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, furball.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Noppon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Eryth Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village, and a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Eryth Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
Okay. Yeah, we're not quite done with the chapter yet. Why'd you give me Ryan? Also, now it's playing the music that was supposed to play in the cutscene. I mean, it's music we've heard before, so it's not like it's new. I'm gonna just walk up this village because I feel like it. Also, we have Ricky in the lead because why not? Like, I haven't played as Ricky before. I don't think. Don't worry, Ricky will get a chance to shine in the lead. In like an actual situation where I'm like doing stuff. He's not there right now, but we'll get there. Hello, my daughter. Wow, just say that to your dad. They didn't give them different dialogue, I guess, if you talk to them as Ricky. Anyway, we just have to get up here to this point in the village. And it's Melia again. Hi, Melia.
Melia, what will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Eryth Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you.
Eryth Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it. I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island. Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Eryth Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entia. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
A sanction is permission from someone important.
I love Ricky saying
An
goodbye to
empire
Oka
must
in the
be a place
background.
ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Ryan.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entia folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
The shortcut to Eryth Sea? Yes.
Yeah. So the way to Eryth Sea was in Frontier Village the whole time. Time to put my party back in order, with Melia in it. Actually, I want Melia on that side. For chain attack purposes. Not that it matters, because we're not going to be doing any fighting, really. At this point. Also, I love how we can jump up slopes. And it doesn't change the length of our jump. Oh jeez, Shulk, you're jumping quite high. Anyway. We're about to finish the chapter. We're gonna say yes. There's no real harm to doing this. I guess if you were doing a no-skip travel run, this would be a major point of no return for a little while. But if you're like, since skip travel is totally fine, it's like whatever. If you were doing a no-skip travel one, you theoretically would not be able to come back from Eryth Sea for quite
What
some
is it?
time.
Friends, jumping ball. All go to Eryth.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
You have nothing to fear. This will take us to Eryth Sea.
Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Come on, Ryan. Just go. And the ball gets shot up on the water spout straight up to into the sky, which is Eryth Sea. And hold on, we have a little foreshadowing cutscene because it's the end of the chapter. They gotta keep us hooked. Interesting. That looked kind of like a Telethia. But that's all we get. That's chapter 7. Hey, we've seen this background before. The menu background, I mean. As you can see, I did catch up my other file. A bit. My second file. So that's going to do it for this part. I don't know what kind of music I'm gonna use for the end slate. I guess I'll figure it out. I'll probably use the music of the next area, give you a little taste of what it's like. But yeah. Next time we're gonna start our journey through Eryth Sea. I'll see you then.